Let's revive and swatch this vintage 80s nail polish in the shade Sea Violet. Now last month I swatched Sea Lily, which was from the same collection, but that one was actually a 90s bottle, judging the back label next to this one. I figured before we get started, I'll show you the progression of labels and bottle styles from the 60s through the 90s. This bottle style ran from the late 60s into the early 70s with a gold label on the back, and the shade name Ming White is on the front. The next bottle style continues with the tradition of using a gold label from the mid-70s until 1983. This is in the shade Brazil Nut. The label is a sticker on the top. In 1983, L'Oreal made big changes. The label is still gold, but there's now a square purple cap. This one, of course, is our revival bottle for today, Sea Violet. And then in the late 80s, we see the barcode introduced to the back label. Unfortunately, this bottle of Scarlet Gold has a price sticker covering the ingredients. And then on the top of the bottle, they ditched the sticker for the shade name, now printing it directly onto the cap. And now I'll only go as far as the 90s, but with this bottle of Sea Lily, we see the barcode now runs vertically and the formula is now marketed as toluene and formaldehyde free. 1994 was when L'Oreal reformulated their nail polish to exclude those ingredients. But that was 30 years of small changes. Now let's get to the revival of Sea Violet. This bottle has been heavily used, but after we thin it out, we may get a few manicures worth of product. I went light on the thinner to start. We'll see how it goes. And now we'll do some preliminary vortexing to introduce the thinner to the thickened polish stuck to the walls. It's already starting to look like proper nail polish again. Since there's still plenty stuck to the sides, we can add a little more thinner. And we'll vortex it one last time before we let it rest. It's looking pretty good, but I'm just going to let it rest slightly elevated on its side for a few hours before we swatch it. After some time passed, we can now swatch it. You may be wondering why I didn't remove the remnant of that price sticker, but I tend to leave them on. I like knowing that it's sold at Drug Emporium for $2.20. I wish more of the blue mica stood out. It seems to have more of a scattered sparkle than a linear one. I know they made this shade until at least the late 90s, so it's possible the swatches I've seen have been reformulations of the color. In the 90s, it would have had a lot of good competition. But we'll just wait and see what it looks like under the brighter lights. I probably could have done this in 2 coats with a fuller bottle, but with its low fill, I had to work with a drier brush. But let's top coat it and see if we can bring some more life to this blue micro shimmer. That actually did help quite a bit. It's giving sparkly raspberry. Here it is as a full manicure. It's hard to catch the blue in this early version, but it is really beautiful regardless. If you had this shade in the 80s, I'd love to hear if you have any memories of it. And if you'd like to see my upcoming vintage revivals, be sure to follow or subscribe. Thanks for watching.